Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I am your host, Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, and I figured today uh, I'd cover something that has absolutely nothing to do with the open game license with Wizards of the Coast, but it is certainly OSR, Cities Without Number. Yes, Kevin Crawford, Cinnamine, or Cinnamine, I can never get it pronounced properly, has a new Kickstarter, Cities Without Number, a cyberpunk tabletop RPG from the creator of Stars Without Number. It launched yesterday. It will be kickstarting for a month. It is already surpassed 166,000. It's coming up on 2,500 backers. This is, if you're going to play cyberpunk and you want it to feel familiar, this is certainly a way to go about it. But I always love Kevin's work because Kevin always gives back with his projects. So, in this case, like most cases, the basic game is going to be available for free. So, what you're getting here is basically the deluxe all frills version. So, let's take a little deeper look at that. After the sci fi success of Stars Without Number and the fantastic response to Worlds Without Number, the new cyberpunk age of Cities Without Number is upon us. Within the pages of this tabletop RPG, you'll get a full-fledged system-neutral cinnamon toolkit for building a cyberpunk world of your own, plus an old-school game system for playing out the reckless adventures of the desperate men and women who live in it. Whether polished metal or flesh and blood, your operators will risk their lives and more to seize those precious things a merciless world will keep from them. In particular, this book contains old school inspired game system, fully compatible with Stars Without Number and Worlds Without Number, cyberpunk and sophisticated high tech gear. Okay. Playability focused hacking rules. Awesome. Gear rules for drones and vehicles. System neutral cinnamine. I've no fucking clue. Forgive me, Kevin. World building tools. His world building tools are second to none for helping a GM create their own custom cyberpunk world or elaborate the details of existing worlds and settings. Gang Corp citizenship creation tools, 50 mission tags, and that's just the free version. That's what is going to be available for free on Drive Through RPG. The deluxe version will include variant engineered human types, spellcasting and summoning rules, additional content creation tools, several open pages to be filled with the content that backers seem most interested in. All right. So, and then by the time when you back, you get the first campaign update gives you a Google Doc folder. So now I started looking at it. It's already well laid out. It's got hyperlinks. He really doesn't hold back. All backers receive immediate access to ongoing rough drafts of the game. To get the draft Google Doc photo link, look in the first backer on the update. You are welcome, which I shall do, to share this photo link around anywhere it would be polite to do so, whether to potential players or interested forums. It will be linked on this very video. There'll be a pinned comment along with a link to this Kickstarter. It's DRM free. Beautiful. So now, printed version is $80 if you want the offset print. It's $25 for the PDF. If you want the PDF and an at cost print on demand code, save you a few dollars. That will be over through drive through. That's 40 plus about 68, 28, so 68 or so for the total cost. International backers will be charged the exact cost of their shipping. So that's not bad. What about the stretch goals? Now, he's always got great stretch goals. His first stretch goal, Kevin's, a little interesting. Upon reaching $87,397. Why that point? Well, he explains. I will write a brief 8 to 9 page guide describing my favorite techniques for managing a tabletop RPG Kickstarter campaign and put it up for a free download on drive-through. As this sum will mark my 1 millionth Kickstarter pledge dollar, I feel reasonably confident that such tips may be useful or helpful to others. So what's he going to do with 200? Now, Kevin doesn't normally do stretch goals. Normally, he puts the art up that he purchases. Uh, Pretty much is copyright free or Creative Commons. This time, upon reaching 200,000, now this is important, and I think that this is going to be spot on. It's going to be huge for D20 gaming, the OSR. You want to step away from the rule sets that Wizards of the Coast has put out. I will place the mechanics of Cities Without Number under some form of open license. And in his updates, he's leaning toward Creative Commons. But whether Creative Commons, the upcoming Orc license, or some other agreement that allows their free commercial use by others for RPGs, VTTs, character generation, supplementary apps, video games, beer coasters, or whatever else they wish. Because, yeah, that was really stupid with the OGL 1.1. My current tentative speculation is to write a systems resource document and put it under CC0 for others to use however they wish. CC0, I had to look up, is the equivalent of not copyrighted. So it's out there, do what you will. That is, again, amazingly generous, spot on. It's always been my position that such licensing is not needed for others to copy my mechanics or even advertise their commercial works as being compatible with my games. So long as someone's work does not use my specific game settings, characters, and organizations, and does not represent itself as an official sine non game supplement, I have neither the right nor the desire to stop them from replicating the mechanics. Having come up as I have, it would be shameful of me to try to haul the ladder up on other indie publishers. I wish them all as much profit from their work as I've had from mine. Yet, it is understandable that some publishers would prefer something in writing about such things. In case I grow strange and wizardly, here on the Lake Michigan coast, see all that, right? Wizards, coast, and forget the plain meaning of my words. If this campaign makes it to 200,000, it will be a sign that people care enough for me to take the extra time and labor to work through the legalities of the matter and present the public with a formal license codifying my stance. I think Kevin does amazing work. His systems are really tight. I would personally love, and he's already said it here, you can work off his stuff. But I would really love to take his stuff and hack it down to something that I consider to be more manageable for people without losing the flavor of it. Look, as we've been doing this, I think he's picked up like 20 backers. So we're going to surpass 2,500, possibly before I even finish this video. So, 24.97. Look at that, folks. 24.99. Kevin is a rarity. He is highly skilled and very generous in the work he does, and he deserves the profits that he can make off his work. So, as we're nearing 2,500 backers, I am going to tell you, I already backed for 80. You see it on the screen. I'm a backer for 80. Manage my pledge. There you go. Total amount, $80. So, folks, Kevin is one of those amazingly prolific 2,500 prolific creators on Kickstarter who does what they say they're going to do. Now he is giving a date of February 2024. I suspect we'll see it significantly before then, at least the complete PDF. But again, when you watch this video, remember in the comments, the first comment is going to be pinned. Link to this Kickstarter, a link to the beta. See what you're going to get. If you know Kevin's work from the past, you know what you're going to get. But seriously, good stuff. God bless you, Kevin. And thank you for clearing up for folks who want to your mechanics, your system in their works. You've literally put it out there. Folks, tonight, 8 p.m. on this very channel, we will have Tom Tullis, Fat Dragon Games, myself and Bad Mike, 8 p.m. Eastern, talking crit, and I expect him to talk a lot of crit. Be safe, be well, God bless, roll those dice, roll them well. Tonight, 8 o'clock, hopefully I'll see you there. God bless.